Welcome, Cancer, to your August 2025 monthly forecast. You can see the transits listed. We're going to focus in on Venus being conjunct Jupiter in your sign of Cancer on August 12th. That's highlighting love and relationships. So your heart energy is magnified. That's in your relationships, your home, and your self-nurturing abilities. So anchor in the 5D energy through moon water or any other affirmations or any other practices that you do that help you to reflect divine self-worth. See what else is going to be a focus for you this month, Cancer. All right, so we have the Two of Wands and the Lovers here. Wonderful. So I feel like you are working towards balance in your relationships, and things may already be there for you. So you may be just feeling really good and feeling very connected with your partner and strengthening those bonds and the relationship that you do have. You may also have some decisions that you're making here. You may be weighing some options. You may be planning some things out as well for the family, or you may have some goals that you and your partner are working towards. It could be individually or together, but things just seem to be in a really great flow for you at this time. And if you are single, then I still feel like there's really great flow here and you planning, and this is also could potentially be about you and your higher self sort of coming into a greater union and you connecting more deeply and hearing those messages and guidance. We also have the Knight of Pentacles here. So you are really focused on your goals here and these plans that you have established, and you're willing to put in that energy and that effort toward the desires and the dreams that you do have. All right, so let's get two more here. See where we're at. So we do have the Ace of Wands. So there's new passion coming through and coming into you. So you may also be like having how do I want to say this? You may also be enjoying yourself more frequently with your partner here, and that may be coming to the forefront here. But this is really about also just, again, igniting that passion within your relationship. And you may be like at this point in time, like feeling really great about that. And like I said, things may be going very well for you at this time. That's beautiful. What else? Okay. So we do see that any obstacles, any challenges that are coming up for you, you are going to be able to work through those. In some ways, you may feel like some of you may need to work through some challenges here. So it could also be like you may have sort of worked through some things or some obstacles, but then you may find that they resurface over time here. So this is definitely sort of an indication that there are going to be some circumstances that come your way that are going to need to be addressed here. And for some of you, this is about like you've seen this before, this has happened before in this relationship or in previous relationships here. So what else? So we have freedom. So some of you may feel like a little stifled, or you may feel like this is sort of leading you back to a place where you feel stuck or stagnant, or you feel like you're not able to really break free of that. So it could be mentalities, it could be like actions or some control that's being exerted over you. So you'll just, you can apply this however it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, then just skip past that, because I do see like there's a couple things going on here. Okay, so this may be a good time for you. For some of you, you're already there. Things are going really well, and there's opportunity here to continue to strengthen that bond. And that's what we said you're working on here. But it is coming out in this friendship card as well, at least to me, because this is about you working on that side of things with your partner. So you may have things may be going well as it relates to like your partnership and the household and things like that. But then there's also this component of like just being there for each other, just talking to each other, just having a good time together, and really finding that time where you can have self-care practices for both of you that you both enjoy. So I'm going to look at some obstacles here. So So we do have the Page of Swords here. All right. So for some of you, there could be, so we talked a little bit about control here. There could also be dishonesty and some things happening as it relates to that. So like I said, there's really kind of like two different paths here that I'm seeing. So you'll just, you know, have to take whichever path resonates with you. But yeah, you may be working through some things like that. You may also find that there may be like issues of like just maybe someone not having your best interest in mind here. So they could be like selfish or self-centered in some way. And just you will decide on your own if that's something that you're willing to work through and work on with your partner, or if it's sort of leading to bigger problems. Like we did mention here that there's some other things that may be coming up here as well for some of you. So you will decide if, you know, that's something that you're open to exploring ways that you can work through that or not. We also have the Six of Pentacles coming up here as an obstacle. So there could also be this financial component or need for some of you where you are providing that type of security and support, and you may be feeling a little drained and exhausted by that as well. Okay. So let's look at underlying here. And we do have the Six of Swords. Okay, and you may be just wondering if you can persevere through this, if you're going to be able to work through these challenges and these obstacles that may come up for you in your relationship this month. So you do have sort of this, I hate to say fear, because I feel like that creates a certain context or connotation to things, but you just may have a little you may just be feeling unsure. Let's call it unsure, unsurety. So you may just be feeling a little unsure about how things are going to work out and what the outcome or results will be, especially if this is resonating with you as far as some of the things that you are really trying to work on and to course correct in your relationships. All right, so we do have the Four of Coins. So yeah, someone may be stingy here as well. So that may be something that's coming up, or just needing a lot of time or money or resources from you. And again, it's just kind of making you feel like, look, is this the right path for me? Is this what I really want? Or is friendship better? Is that a better option for me at this time? And you are being guided to really run these types of decisions that you're making through your heart space as well as your head space. So view it from your heart chakra, your emotions, and how it makes you feel and what it is that you're ultimately desiring, but then also from a logical perspective, because yeah, you may care about this person deeply and have love for them, but that doesn't mean that you want to be their security or support system. Okay, so you'll have to decide what ultimately you are desiring, but think about it objectively as well as emotionally. And we have the Knight of Cups here with your beliefs. So you do believe that romance is out there, chivalry is out there. You believe that there is an individual that is passionate, that is unconditionally loving, that is introspective, that is fun, that is creative, that is kind. So you do believe that there is a match out there for you. There is a life partner out there for you. And again, depending on what path it is that we're talking about here, you may decide like, yeah, this is my person. You're talking about my person. Or you may decide like, yeah, that is what I'm desiring, but that's not currently the situation that I'm in, and I want to change that. So let's see your approach here, and you are taking some time to figure it out. You are going to view it from different objectives, different perspectives. You may also, some of you, in the case that you're not really sure about what you want to do, there may be some divine intervention happening here that's going to give you that time to think things through on your own. For others of you, if we're talking about a little bit of a different path here where things are going really well for you, then you may be incorporating in some ways that you can get more relaxation, have more fun, maybe traveling, maybe, doing those self-care practices together, things that you enjoy that are going to really spark that creativity and just allow you to enjoy yourself and have a great time and continue to build on your bond. All right, so let's look at externally here. So just know that your partner, and I feel like this is in both cases, whether things are going well or not, your partner is in this healing process. So, they are working their way back to feeling whole, to feeling complete, to remembering who they are. And you may also be doing this as well. But right now I'm sort of looking at the external environment and how things are looking from other perspectives. And it is one that there's healing required here. So you can be healing and you can still, have a really great relationship, but then also you can be healing and not have as great of a relationship here. So what else? Okay, and so there is also this decision for your partner as well here, as far as what they want, what they're desiring, and what they want to do, and how they want to move forward, and what their next steps are. So just know you both are deciding that here. And even if things, like I said, are going well, then this could be, maybe you deciding if you want to take things to the next level or how you want to continue to grow and advance. In another sense here, if things aren't going as well, then this is a really great opportunity for your partner to see, or who you're involved with, to see that, you really do have the power to say here, okay, this is going to be my reality. These are the things I'm going to do in this present moment, so that it generates more positive outcomes. Or you can go in a different direction and focus on the past and focus on, what you don't have. And, that will generate a different type of environment for you that probably will be one that you don't necessarily want or prefer here. So that's really where your partner is at here. They're deciding what their next steps are as well in this process, or in the relationship. I should say it's not a process, it's a relationship. All right, so let's look at your guidance here. So we do have the Six of Wands, wonderful. So we do have victory. So I love to see that. I love to see that, because no matter what happens here, whatever path we're talking about, whatever situation is yours, then you still have the opportunity to be successful. And either way, you're going to receive blessings and you're going to receive abundance. Is it with this particular person? We don't know that. I can't answer that. However, just knowing and trusting that everything is happening for you and for your highest good is ensuring you that you will learn what it is that you designed for yourself to learn from the experience. So it can be one where this is your life partner and things are great and things are continuing to grow, and you are learning as part of that process how to unconditionally love. And it also could be one where you are deciding that, you do want someone different, and you feel that your life partner is still out there, and you want to connect with other souls, other beings to find who that individual is that is for you, that is going to give you that unconditional love that you are wanting and desiring, and one that's more aligned with where your frequency is at this time. But we do have success here either way. So we do have the Ace of Coins here. So there is a lot of opportunity coming to you as well. So there's new beginnings here. So again, that can go either way. Whatever your situation is, there is this opportunity to be successful and to create new chapters and new beginnings. It's about continuing to elevate yourself We also have the King of Cups here. Wonderful. So you are learning to continue to regulate those emotions, or to regulate those emotions and do that in a constructive way, so that you are focusing on the priorities for you and for your partner and for your family, and you're able to make decisions like coming from an objective place and view, but also including your emotions, and you're using your emotions as data here as you're working through any challenges or obstacles, or you're deciding like what is the next step. Okay, so we do have a little bit of contrast, a little bit of challenges here, but with the fives, that's typically something that is not as difficult to work through. So, it doesn't mean that things are going to be perfect here. Just means that, as things come up, you are handling your emotions and you're communicating respectfully, and you're maintaining the relationship and able to work through and overcome any obstacles. This is also a reminder to be grateful and appreciative for everything that you have, and not focus on the negative, or not focus on what you don't have or what was lost. And I understand that in a lot of circumstances you need to process things, and you may spend a little more time there because we are emotional beings. We have emotions, so that's understandable. Just know that the more you focus there, you cannot see, and you cannot focus on the blessings and opportunities that come your way when you're over here focused on what you don't have and the past. Okay. We have the moon here. Okay, wonderful. So there's a lot of guidance here about connecting with your intuition and regulating yourself, body, mind, and soul. So you're handling your emotions, and you're making decisions from an objective viewpoint, but also you are hearing the messages and the downloads and the guidance that you are receiving. So continue connecting with your intuition and strengthening that connection, and open your mind up to receive. That is going to help you in your relationships and in your communications here. So let's see, what do we have here for oracles? You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. I just said that right here. So that is that confirmation of those messages are coming down, and you're being guided here to listen, to open yourself up to them, to receive. What else? You miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself. Be messy sometimes, and let it all go. That is such a wonderful message, because we know in the case that you are in that place of, deciding to separate, or as conflict and challenges do come up, sometimes the resolution isn't pretty, and sometimes it is a little bit of a trial and error type of situation, where you may be deciding like, okay, let's do things this way, and then you decide like mid action, like, oh, you know what, actually no, let's try something a little different. Or just being open to experimenting and exploring, and then talking about how that worked out for both of you, and then deciding to change course if you feel like that's best for you. So it's just like, it doesn't have to be perfect the way that you resolve your issues, and just as long as you're experiencing and you're learning, that's what you have planned for yourself here. Let's see, what else do we have? Spend more time on your spiritual growth. So that's such a wonderful message here as well. And this was really a love-related reading here, but you have this confirmation coming out of being more connected and delving within more, so that you do have access to the answers that are already within you. All right, Cancers. So those are the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful month.